Hey guys, what's going on? It's good to see you guys. I know I've been MIA for a week now and I am so sorry. So if you are a new subscriber, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the gang. And I hope you've seen the other videos, like the other videos, and I hope you like this one as well. If you are a returning subscriber, what's good? It's good to see you again. I'm glad you came back. Now, like I said, I know I've been MIA for about a week and I am so sorry. If you guys follow me on social media, I said that a lot's been going on lately, so I will explain. So I recently moved. In one of my previous videos, I had told you guys that I was going to be moving soon, and I did. So, I had signed the papers for my new place last Tuesday and officially moved in on Friday. So we've only been here for 4 days now, and yeah, I absolutely love my new place, and it's even better because we live on our own and we're doing all of this by ourselves. So any tea I could put you guys on to. Oh, if you're wondering what I'm doing, making my boyfriend's lunch for work tomorrow. I don't know why I'm going to do that. So you got some moro, which is rice with black beans, and cooking his chicken right now. So I'm not frying it with oil, I'm frying it with butter, which for me is a little bit healthier, and it keeps the chicken nice and white but extra juicy. So that's what I'm doing right now, preparing his lunch for tomorrow. But yeah, so any tea I have to put you guys on about. I know that one of the videos I wanted to do was based on bullying, and I wanted to do a video on bullying just because I had gone through a recent situation that for me it was basically like that. So I'm not gonna name any names, or I'm not gonna go specifically into the situation, but I'll give you somewhat of an outline on what happened. So basically I had done somebody a favor because I was asked to nicely as a friend and stuff, and as a friend and somebody who likes helping other people and stuff like that, I did the person the favor. And then 2 weeks later, somebody that knew that person hit me up on some crazy thing, saying that I was talking badly about that person and stuff, when in all reality I was not. If I was to show receipts on the conversation, anybody would see that I wasn't the one talking badly about that person at all. It was the other person that I was having the conversation with. But that's really not what really irked me, what really pissed me off. What pissed me off was the fact that the person that asked me to do the favor had let this person bombard me with this negativity and all of this stuff, and it kind of hurt because it was like I did you this favor because you asked me as a friend, and as a friend I helped you out, and instead of having my back when I asked that person to stop the other person from attacking me the way they were, the person I did the favor for totally ignored me and left me there to just basically fend for myself, when in all reality that person knew that they were in the wrong and that the other person that was attacking me was in the wrong as well. So then the person that was attacking me brought somebody else into the situation, and then that person was basically attacking me as well. Now, I'm not trying to play the victim here or whatever, because I am a grown woman, you know. I could fend for myself, I could talk for myself, I could protect myself, and all of this good stuff. But the reason why I say it was basically bullying is because of the fact that, one, you're coming at me in a way that was not called for, was not needed whatsoever. That person could have hit me up like a grown person and could have been like, yo, I saw the conversation between you and this person and I didn't like what was said. I felt like you were saying something about me and I didn't like it. Sorry for the interruption. I had to make the baby a bottle real quick and flip the chicken. So back to what I was saying. You know, as a grown up and a person who's of age, you would hit somebody up and on a adult level, right? I'm gonna put it that way, on an adult level, saying, to be honest, I read the conversation and I didn't like the fact that I was mentioned and that my name was being dragged through the mud. Like, if it was me, I most likely would have hit up the person like that and would have been like, to be honest, like, I don't know why I came up in the conversation, whatever. But at the same time, like I said before, if anybody was to read the conversation and like closely read the conversation and stuff, any other person would have realized that I wasn't the one really saying anything bad, or I didn't say anything bad at all. I was trying to avoid that certain topic or whatever. But my friend, or not my friend, I guess somebody I used to know that I thought was my friend, but showed me the true colors, and I realized that that person is not my friend, no longer is my friend. So that person was the one that dragged the other person's name through the mud. I was just there as support, just listening and giving whatever advice I thought was necessary. So then to drag somebody else into the situation that it truly has nothing to do with it, and then for me once again to get blamed for bringing that person into the conversation was wrong as well, because that wasn't me either. The other person that I was having the conversation with brought that other person into the conversation as well, and I had not mentioned that person or slandered that person or dragged that person's name through the mud either. So to be antagonized by two people at the same time is what I would consider bullying. And to be honest, more for two females to be gagging up on one female that in all reality has no problems with any other person, doesn't look for problems, avoids problems to the max. And to be honest, me personally, I am too grown to be on some immature stuff, and I don't like that. I like avoiding problems. I don't like problems at all. I don't like drama. It is not me. I just don't like it. As a person that went through a lot in school, got bullied in elementary school and middle school. Thankfully I didn't get bullied in high school, but as a person that at times got into a lot of trouble and stuff, I learned. And I learned to avoid problems, and I learned to stop myself from getting into altercations, and I learned to be the bigger person and walk away in situations. Now, a lot of people may say that that's weak, or that's me being weak, or whatever. Or anybody might think that I don't have the ability to stand up for myself in situations, which is all wrong. I may not get into physical altercations because, honestly, I do not like violence. I do not like putting my hands on other people. I am not that type of person. I saw a lot during my childhood that made me have that type of mindset, that made me tell myself, I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be like that. I never want to put my hands on other people, because Even getting into like physical stuff with my siblings, after it would happen, I would feel bad because I just don't like it. So for people to think that I'm weak just because I wouldn't be the type to put my hands on you, don't mistaken weakness for strength. Because to be honest, it takes a lot of strength and self-control to not put your hands on people in certain situations, especially when you're pissed off. I learned to walk away. When I'm pissed off, I walk away. I learned to control my anger and just walk away before I say something I don't mean, or I put my hands on a person or something, or I do something that I'm gonna regret because I know I'm gonna regret it after, because I am that type of person. I empathize a lot, and if I truly feel like I did something wrong, I end up really feeling some type of way about it later on. So I honestly felt attacked, or in this case bullied in some type of way, due to the fact that I truly didn't do anything. I didn't slander anybody's name. I didn't start the conversation. I didn't bring up those people's names. Like, what I was accused of, I didn't do. So, and the crazy thing even more is that I consider it bullying, or especially cyberbullying, because it happened through Instagram, right? So yeah. So to kids out there that go to school, or even adults, let me give you some advice. Do not let anybody try to play you like you are weak. Do not let anybody get into your head, because then you give them the satisfaction and you make them think they won, when in reality they did not. Okay? When you are the bigger and better person, you won. Because when a person who just wants to bring you down and push you and push you and push you to see how far they can get you to, when you show them that they cannot push you, that pisses them off even more. Because you show them that you are not easily antagonized, that you are not easily bullied, that you are not easily pushed, and that you have a strong mental grasp. And I consider myself one of those people, because it is very, very hard to walk away from a situation, especially when you're very angry and all you really want to do is probably get physical with people. But like I said, do not condone violence. I don't like getting physical with people. It's not my thing. I rather avoid altercations. And if I ever get into one, I would rather talk it out than me end up putting my hands on anybody. For me to put my hands on somebody, you would have had to put your hands on me first, to be honest. Other than that, my buttons aren't easily pushed like that for me to put my hands on you if you didn't physically put your hands on me first. So yeah. So to all the kids out there that still go to school and stuff, all the young kids, teenagers or whatever, don't ever think you're weak because you walked away from a situation. And don't ever let anybody make you feel bad for that, because to be honest, you are the stronger and better person for that, because it takes a lot of self-control to be able to walk away from an altercation before it escalated. Even if that other person wanted to hit you first, or they really wanted you to hit them first so that they could use this whole self-defense plea and everything, do not let anyone belittle you at all. It's not worth it. Especially when you get older, getting into altercations gets old. Especially when you have a family, when you're a mother, when you're a dad, when you're just a parent, when you have something to lose. It's not worth it. Especially when you reach an age that, in all reality, if you were to get into an altercation with somebody, you most likely end up getting locked up. And to be honest, I don't have time for that. Like, that is not what I need in my life. Like, no. So all of that negativity, like, whew, like, you can miss me with that one. Like, I am not that person. I've dealt with a lot of negative stuff. I've dealt with a lot of negative people, and to be honest, those negative people are no longer in my life, and I am better for it. And I am still the same person. A bunch of people could try pushing my buttons, could try thinking that my mindset I'm weak or whatever, but in all reality I'm not, because guess what, I'm still the same person. I haven't changed. What you've done or said to me has not affected me in any type of way, because guess what, emotions, anger, all of that stuff, being hurt is temporary. Those are temporary things, those are temporary situations, so why would I let it affect the rest of my life? So that was basically the tea that I had for you guys. In the next video I will most likely show you guys a somewhat house tour of my new apartment, and after that give you updates on all the new furniture and stuff we've added, and hopefully soon we'll have the apartment completed, and then I could give you a full house tour and show you everything that I've done. Until next time, guys, I hope you guys learned something from this, because I found this topic very important, and I felt like it was something I needed to share with you guys. So until next time, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Enjoy the family. Until next time, guys, peace.